Hey, 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 guess who's back in the house? It's me, not Big T. Today on I had the pleasure going to the Thornton Township meeting. Now I was told and I saw all day on the internet, well earlier, that the meeting was going to be canceled. So, I was sitting there and then I was watching what is his name? Oh God, he always the guy who always record from there, and I do apologize because I did see him there at the meeting. So what happened was at 6 o'clock, I said, "Oh, there's a meeting." I got myself together, got in my car, and I drove fast. I live about maybe 10 minutes. I say less than 10 minutes from the from Thornton Township Hall. Now, let me tell you, first of all, because normally when I go to the meetings, once I come from under the viaduct off 159th Street and make a right, maybe it was coincidence, and I did get there about 6:36. I was about to make a right on the side of the village, on the Thornton Township building, and I saw the fire truck. They had two trucks. It was blocking, so you couldn't go past to get into the parking lot. So the one street after the the Thornton Township, it had it's a one-way street. Now I couldn't back up into a one-way street because 159th Street is a main street. So I had to go to the light where Burger King used to be at and make a right, and then make another right, and then make another right. And I was on the same street as the Thornton Township building. Mind you, the parking lot was kind of empty, but I saw the news cameras. So I said, "Is yeah, I guess they are having a meeting in there tonight." So I found me a nice little spot because normally I have to park on the side street in front of somebody's house. But so what I ended up doing, I parked. I went in the building. uh, I saw that there was a lady, two ladies on the steps going up the stairs. And I said, "Oh, they must not let people in." So I go down to the basement. It was just one girl there. And I'm like, "They're not letting us upstairs." She said, "Yeah, they are." I said, "Oh, okay, I'm going to go upstairs then." Because she said three people just left. So I called myself going up the stairs to the second level. That tall, I know I got a picture of him, the tall, skinny dude who's, I don't know if he's security or police. First, the lady who's a senior, I see she's always on the microphone when you see her talking. She's always talk. She'll say something when it's uh when it's you know, for the citizens to talk. So she goes up the stairs and she gets to the top level, and then he says, "You be you." You the one behind her, the one behind you. I looked up. I'm like, "I'm gonna go in there." He's like, "No, you can't go in." I said, "Why not?" And he just looked and he ain't say nothing. He wasn't gonna let me in there. I said, "I ain't done that wrong. I said, I'm good people. Why I can't get in?" So the lady who was in front of me, she's told him I was with her, so he let me in. And it was seats available, plenty of them. So let me tell you about this room. That room is not that big, and I didn't have my glasses on, so I could see her. I was in the second row, and I was recording, but I didn't want to just like be blatant. I didn't put my camera phone up because I was behind a chair, and I was like, "Well, I'll just turn my phone on and just record." And let me tell you something about this room that is very disturbing, in my humble opinion. And in a minute, I'm going to play the video, the video that I was able to record. because it was over then less than 10 minutes by the time I got there. So this video I have is less than 10 minutes. And I'm sure a lot of you saw the video already, but I'm going to tell you what I heard because I was sitting right behind the man who was serving the papers. I was like, first, because when I was in there, she said in the video, she's going to thank all the employees. Let me tell you, this is a small room. All the employees was on the side, the back, and the other side. I even said it was cat a quarter for Keith Price. I thought I hear this bag. I'm like, is that his oxygen bag? I don't know. But I should have took a picture of it. But what this, the sad part about it is I counted at least only 8 people were residents. Everybody else was employees. So what I understand is she loads that upstairs up with employees, which is unfair. The employees should be downstairs and the residents should be upstairs, since the residents are the one who are paying for this. But and so it was only her and the clerk there. I wonder about the clerk, but we'll see what happens. And I saw DOTTS. I should have turned my camera around, but you could tell I was like the odd man out because I don't really like when I go. I don't really like stand out. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like try to blend in. So they may not remember because I don't know. I don't sit up front. I might sit in the back. A couple times I see myself, but I got to play this video. And here we go, child. Let me tell you. I said, well, I was about to miss it, but I didn't. I'm so confused. I was about to miss it. I'm saying the last 10 minutes or less was an epic moment. An epic moment. Okay. All right. Oh, that's the man serving her the paper. And if you can see the clerk, she just looking casually like she wasn't like she ain't got nothing to do with it. I guess. I don't know. I don't know what that was at. So it took me a long time to get this up because in my mind, I couldn't process how do you take the information off your iPhone and put it on the computer. Then I started to go find my Mac. Then I said, oh my God, it's been a while since I used my Mac computer. Then I said, girl, just put it on my drive, and I was able to get to me. So again, this is less than it's 7 minutes and 56 seconds long. So it's not long. But it was juicy, baby. Let's see if I can.
Interfering with staff, and I'm not standing for it. And those people are Thaddeus Jones, your state rep in New York City, Napoleon Henry, your comedian that don't do anything. But all these people are muscling or trying to muscle your supervisor here in town.
First of all, let me say 2 things. First of all, I was sitting behind this person in this chair. So I didn't want to lift my phone up and get the record it. And first of all, they didn't want me there. And second of all, it was awkward. It's very weird to be in that meeting and if you're not an employee. Oh, that's all I'm gonna say. So let me say this. She's talking about Napoleon Harris and Thaddeus. What's she called? What's his name? Thaddeus.
Staff, and I'm not standing for it. And those people are Thaddeus Jones.
Thaddeus Jones and Napoleon Harris. Now, see, she got way beside herself because if you really think about it, if you are going to if you're in trouble like this, you need support behind you. You need some people behind you. Them attorneys that she hiring, They're not going to jeopardize their job for her. You know what I'm saying? And they license. And I don't even hear any other politician standing up for her. So Napoleon Jones and the other guy, let's say his name again.
Staff, and I'm not standing for it. And those people are Thaddeus Jones, your state rep in Monroe County City, Napoleon Harris.
Napoleon here. Now the word on the street, don't quote me allegedly. This is just me running my mouth asking questions. I heard Napoleon Harris was maybe running for her position, and that they already researched about the contradiction, or what is it called? That he's not taking a job, a conflict of interest. So they said it's already been researched, and it's not a conflict of interest for him to become the Thornton Township supervisor. So we'll see in the next couple of weeks if he runs or not.
Your commitment and don't do anything. But all these people are muscling or trying to muscle your supervisor here in Thornton Township. So I want to put that out for the record, because a lot of people don't talk about it, won't say nothing about it, but I'm not scared. I'm not afraid of you guys, and I will stand up to bullies. I don't like bullies. I don't want bullies in Thornton Township. I want people to feel free.
She don't think she a bully. She's a bully, and she forgot what she did to those people who had those, like a couple of years ago, was having a bike event, and she wanted them to have their event with hers. So she put boulders and something in front so they couldn't get into the park.
To do what they want, as they need for their department, and not fear that they're going to have political retaliation because they spoke up, or because they told you guys y'all was wrong, was not right. So my job is to make sure that I speak and be the voice of reason and speak for the voiceless. I'll continue to do that. I just want to say thank you so much for staying here, listening to me, hearing my side and what we had to talk about.
And the people who were there listening to her are paid people. They are employees. So it's a part of their job, I guess, to be there. So I don't know what she's talking about. You don't want to be on the other side when your job is in jeopardy.
I have a question. Okay, one second. Okay.
Okay, you see her right there? I did get a picture of her. And this right here is at the point that, what's his name? Willie Moore, or Willie something, or Moore. He kept writing notes on a folded sheet of paper and giving it to her. And she would read and tell this is what these are the events that are planned. So, now that he got that full-time job, that's what I heard on the street. That I guess he's going to show, and he's putting his piece, one of them people who sucks, who's going to suck up to you when you be at work. You like, damn, he kissing that supervisor boot, because he want that promotion. He gonna More, the one who be praying, and House said, I don't want you praying for me. He is kissing her ass set to get that job or get a nomination for a trustee. Watch. I thought it was DOTTS, but I see more so. See, let me say, the DOTTS would be good to put as a trustee, because he'll be there after she gone, because I don't know when the Jones term was up, but he'll get under their skin.
Two other things, bro. Thank you so much. That's why I love my family. Two other things that they want me to mention that I normally mention in my report. Scholarships. I stated this before when I first got here. We gave over 80 scholarships to our youth throughout Thornton Township. They were so grateful for that. I know, because I went to college, of how hard it is to get a scholarship, let alone grant money for tuition, your books, your room and board, things of that nature. So 80 of them got it. They received up to $25,000 or $50,000. 85 of them got it up to $2,500. Up to 20.
So she said, I want to look this up real quick. I just got to, because if he says 2,500 times 85, they spent $212,000 on scholarships. I don't have a problem with giving money out, but if we don't have the funds, and to be honest, those, just because you give the money out, that don't mean them people are going to finish complete college, right? It should be more of a community-based project to get the money, not just, hey, you graduated, here's the money.
$2,500. Next was our toy giveaway. Toy giveaway is coming up. They are taking sign-ins here at Thornton Township. That was huge last year. I know Frank, I'll say previous administration, they used to wrap the gifts. One thing I wanted people to have is the experience. So they'll come to our location where we house the toys at, and we made it like Toyland, like Toys R Us. So they came and they just got to pick 3 different toys of their choosing. Some got more because kids get to crying at the table, but everybody got toys. So a lot of parents didn't have to spend up to $120 for toys because it cost about $30-$40 per toy. And they went on Dollar Tree toys. So when you turn them up, they don't break. So it's really cool. That is going on again coming up. We are going to announce the date. Thanksgiving. We will be having a food giveaway that we have every single year. That's really huge. And we give away tons of food. And with that being said, the food is old school cooking. I'll say that. Old school cooking. So we got your dressing, your greens, your yams. And then we also do a meat and a turkey or ham. And we also get chicken. And I care about you ladies that cook in the kitchen and burn like I do. And I say burn, not burn the food, burn like cook. We basically make sure you get smoked turkey, or we had the ham hocks for you pork lumps. So either one, because I cook with both. And then a lot of you guys like collard greens, and I do mussels and turnips.
You hear her voice, how she talking fat. She could tell she's smiling when she's talking, but that process server, you see that roll, you see that chair that's in front of me? He sat in the next chair over, and he sat there. I don't know how long he had been there. So we kind of like switch it up, but it's a ton of fun. The box is full of goodies, and we do that for Thanksgiving. So if you got some ideas or concerns of some foods or items you would like in the box, please let us know, and we will try to make sure we have it, because the staff orders now, whether you believe it or not, because they order for the entire township. What budget is that coming out of? And if they don't have a budget, how do they know they're staying within budget? People have to register for the food, so we know how much to get, so we're not overspending or have an over amount of food left over. Next is we got Thanksgiving, Halloween, and Christmas. Tree light. No, you over there right up the store. The tree light, we're gonna do that, and then we have what's his name, Willie Moore, whatever name, the preacher. He's the one who was writing and giving her the paper as she was talking. She didn't know none of the information. The item says as well. So again, check our website. You have to register for a lot of ideas. All our ideas are free. Nobody has to spend any money for anything. All you have to do is register. Why she keep saying it's free? It's not free. Sister girl, it's not free. Now when people have to pay their taxes, mortgages, and don't get a ticket in the area. Well, not that's because it's Thornton Township. So really, it's just our taxes. That comes out our mortgage. And if you own it, it's just your taxes. It's not free. It's not free. It's a gift from the citizen who pay taxes in the township twice a year. Those are gifts that you're giving out on our behalf. Just so you have a count, so we buy enough food or enough product, whether you're painting pumpkins, whether you're there for the meal, or you have to register so we not short, which we never have been. I love that, and we always give it back. Big Bingo will be this. First of all, one thing about that food, and I'm gonna say this, and I don't want to keep stopping. I don't know if it's on Wednesday or Thursday. I just know one day I was driving through Harvey, and I didn't realize that the food pantry is that was always been on the corner off of 154th and Wood Street. That line, I came down to Sad Street because I was trying to avoid the lights, stoplights on Wood Street. That line to pick up food, this could be the end of the block, and this is from the beginning to the end of the block. It was lines of people, and I couldn't tell, like, if there were people. I didn't couldn't tell, or I didn't see if they was people who were already in there picking up food. What, there was a line of people to get in to pick up them boxes of food, and also they were not just black people that were in the line. There was more of non-blacks in that line. There's blacks in it. Don't get me wrong, but it was more a mixture of people. So when you go to the Thornton Township meetings, or you see it on wherever you see on YouTube, it really does not reflect the community, the 17 communities. It does not. And they're gonna start talking about what again?
Monday's always the third Thursday of every single month. I know the
This got doggone bingo. Cause she cut the bingo out. They need to cut that bingo out too.
board of trustees have been trying to stop that, but you know how I am, the super mayor, so I'm gonna keep going, I'm not gonna stop, because y'all gotta understand one thing about me, I'm an entrepreneur trait. So my entrepreneur spirit always keep me motivated, keep me focused, and keep me.
If she was an entrepreneur, they said sometimes when you do things and you're not making money, you're not an entrepreneur, you have a hobby.
Trying to find the yes for you. When people say no, I say yes. As long as it's within our wheelhouse, we have the budget for it, as I just stated, we got surpluses. So there's no reason to say no to the people. When they say no to you guys, I say yes. And that's why I keep trying to stress to you, especially with that property tax stuff. I know a lot of y'all was complaining about your mortgages went up, your escrows went up, and I really care about helping, but I can only help with my portion. And my portion being the little percentage from Thornton Township. And that's that 5 cent that I keep telling y'all about.
I wish you stopped saying 5 cents. I'm gonna look up the mortgage, the the property taxes. And at some point I'm gonna get on here and tell you how much it is that we pay Thornton Township. It's more than 5 cents. I can tell you that.
People spend my money is only 5% of your money that's being spent for items here in Thornton Township.
And actually she talks scared.
Yes, go ahead.
You mentioned something about the people that can't read tax.
Mhm.
Is there something in place where people can come and learn how to
Yes.
read their tax bill?
So we do this, it's called Township Talk. Every Township Talk, I think it's the fourth Wednesday, the fourth Wednesday of every month, we do Township Talk downstairs in the Lord. Now, the sad part about it is only about 10 to 20 people show up. That's it. And this is the part where you can get educated on anything in Thornton Township.
First of all, she didn't ask the question about anything about Thornton Township. She was just asking about how to read the tax document you get. And to be honest, the tax assessor, the lady, she's very knowledgeable. So you really, if you like my mother and my aunts, they went to see her, and the lady at the tax assessor office, and she helped them with their taxes. So I don't know why she why Tiffany's acting like that. The assessor's not doing anything. I heard nothing but praises about this lady.
I say every single one of my departments, all of them in the back, all of them over here, every one of them show up. And they talk about their department, whatever your questions are. And then the residents have a one-on-one with them. First, they give a whole brief description of what they do, how they can help you, especially senior services. That's where most seniors can go and apply for their ramps that they get on their homes. And then they also apply for a lot of other things. They do a lot of tricks too. But senior services is really dope. But that's how you can get it.
Do you advertise to let people know the subject is going to be, we're going to teach you how to read your tax bill, this activities talk on this day? I'm just asking.
Yeah, well, we
Let
do.
people know that. I mean, I think more people will come out if they do, what the subject matter is.
And I totally agree, but unfortunately, that is the assessor's job. I just help when people complain about things. I just insert myself and help. So her job is, that's what she does, is property taxes. That's what she's supposed to do. Educate you guys on to show you, but we do that as well because a lot of people come to the meetings and they ask us. So I made a video, and on the video, we actually break it down. We show you the tax bill, we show you all the entities that take your money, and we show you our portion. And that's how I was doing. So
So
tell me.
access that.
Yeah, you can access that. Where is it? It should be online. Where is it now?
I don't know if that's, yeah.
I didn't see the video online, and really, I went on Thornton Township. Oh, hold on, let's look. I got it up right now. Okay, hold on. I'm on. Sorry. This is what happened when you get the move. Come on. Okay. Let's real quickly. No, that's not it. Oh man. Let's look up. Okay. I when you go on Thornton Township page, I don't know where she's talking about where it's at. I tried to find it, but I couldn't find it.
It's on Thornton Township Facebook page.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, Facebook
Yeah,
page.
so if you want Thornton Township Facebook page, it's fine.
Why is it on
You
the
can put it on the
Why is it on the
website.
Facebook page and not on the
Yeah,
township?
or you can email it to me as well. But now you're on media guy back there.
The 100% refund you talking about, does that have to be approved by the board first?
No, that is strictly under me, under GA, but my job was being transparent, and I would love the board's approval with me. I would love that, but the way the law is set up here, the supervisor is the sole person over the GA department, that's the general assistant department. The board, their department, they are responsible like general fund. So that's why when you hear me up here saying, hey, why y'all taking stuff out of the GA department? You got no authority in that, and that's what I'm talking about when I say it. Yeah, go ahead, say.
I'm a private investigator. I've got some books of super. Inside I have from the United States District Court.
Yeah, go ahead, say.
I'm a private investigator. I've got some books of super. Inside I have from the United States District Court, Northern District of Illinois, Hiram Eisen Jr. to you, and it's both personal and individual, and it's marital.
Okay, thank you.
He said Tyrone Isis Jr. I believe that's the name he said. Let's hear it again.
Inside I have from the United States District Court, Northern District of Illinois, Hiram Eisen Jr. to you, and it's both personal and individual, and it's marital.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you much. You deserve it.
Yeah, sure. You never could make one. All right. I guess anything else? I get sued all the time. I get sued all the time. Y'all, stop it. What else? That's right.
Very important, President.
When I tell you after that, it got weird in the room. It was already weird. They ended that meeting quick after that.
Election is coming on the 5th. Early voting starts tomorrow at downtown Chicago, in Market Courthouse. And October 21st, early voting will start here in the South Suburb at South Suburban Community College, Lori Taylor Recreation Center, County Center Library. There are some forms up there that has all the locations of early voting. If you know someone who needs to register to vote, they can come to the township downstairs in the clerk office and we will register you. Or if you know someone in the senior facility, call us. We will.
What was funny is once the process service the paper, you should have seen Keith Price. He's like, "Oh, the meeting's over," and he grabbed his bag. They didn't get up, but
South Suburban College, October 21st, and there's a flyer there with time.
Okay.
All right, if anybody got any more questions?
How can I request a mail ballot? Come to our office. And I can do the application. Thank you. Okay. Matter of fact, we give you one tonight. Okay. Do I wait for you or? Yes, I do. Okay, I'll stay here.
All right, but thank you guys for coming out again. Thank you for listening to me. I hope I see you at Township Talk. All right,
And well, that was the meeting. I don't know how I got. What happened to me? What happened to me? Well, this is your girl. I guess I got froze out. It didn't like my it just didn't like it, I guess. Yeah, but anyway, before I go, that was the video, and I had an opportunity to go to the Thornton Township meeting tonight, and it didn't last long, and she was on a rant, and you could tell she was nervous, and you could tell she knew who that man was. Cause I thought he, like I said, I thought he was from there. But you can see her Kamal and that guy with the dress on the side of the wall, and Keith Price on the first row. Man, this all just sounds like a setup for a mess up. And it said the man did not. It didn't say federal. It's from a person's name. And what else I want to say before I go? She still had her same makeup on, her hair was still curly from last night. So that's about it. Well, this your girl D Love from the South Side.